Now, what they're really waiting for and hoping that I put down there is their daily egg food. So today, give them a little extra treat with some chopped up apples that we're gonna mix in there. We've got dandelion leaves, spinach, romaine lettuce, carrots, hard-boiled eggs. Bird nerds, just been in nighttime now. Earlier today was in trying to clean up some of the birds, kind of get my weekly cleaning routine done. Still got to clean out these cages and moved out a bunch of the birds, but wanted to drop a quick video to you guys. Brought some snacks in for the birds these last couple days. Wanted to show you. I've got some snacks specific or some treats specific to the button quails. Had some treats specific to my parrot finches and a lot of my other finches. And then we're gonna round up the week of giving treats with, we're gonna give them a little bit of millet spray. I typically get my millet spray from, it's called California Millet. It's great brand. Feel like their millet spray is really good, but ran out of it. And before I could get some more, wanted to grab some. So we still got some babies throughout, kind of trickling throughout that as we wrap up the majority of our breeding season with the birds. And so just wanted to make sure that these babies get the food that they need. So we continue to do egg food. Look at the button quail. They just take every chance to just come out. They probably think I'm going to give them another treat. But we've got a baby scarlet breasted in the nest box there. We've got, in this cage over here, let me get these button quail back in and we'll open that up. We've got a baby bork in there, and actually they're sharing the nest with society finches, and they just hatched some society babies. In here in this nest box, we've got 6 baby zebra finches. They're pretty new. They're about 2 to 4 days old. There's the dad right there, actually. So we've still got a few babies left that kind of trickle in throughout. Things are slowing down quite a bit with it getting cool, and so wanted to. I did pull my white-breasted male scarlet parakeets. The second round of eggs for the female were again infertile, so decided to pull them out. Oh, now I gotta get these button quail back in. Come on. I know. Let's go. In you go. There you go. Nope. Stay in there. There we go. We did end up pulling the female. She's up top here, my blue female scarlet parakeet. So we're gonna rest them for the rest of the winter in hopes that maybe we can have them ready next year. So we're gonna hold on to all of my other scarlet babies, gonna let them molt out. So you can see one of my babies, my first baby's molting out. I actually thought it was gonna be a female, but see that red coming in on the chest, which means it's a male. So hopefully we can maybe get some more production next year with some different pairs, things like that, some different bloodlines. Got my, I can't really see it too well with it being nighttime, but we've got all of our parrot finches here put into the flight. We did pull the star finches out, and I did separate them. So we've got our males over here, our females over there. Gonna let them rest for the rest of the winter. I'm not breeding any parrot finches in here, but wanted to pull them out of the breeding cages, and I had the others in here so that they can get some good exercise and fly around. So currently don't have any birds in any of these cages. We're gonna clean them out really good, pull them out, disinfect them, sanitize them. I did have some comments wondering where my red and yellow-headed Amerdine finches were. So I did loan them out to a breeder, actually 2 different breeders, and actually got 2 pairs back from some of the young that they bred. Just kind of shuffling them around, mixing them in and out. But the females actually are laying eggs right now, so I'm thinking what I'll do with these guys, I'm gonna pull off. I'm gonna close this out right here, and I'm gonna put my Amerdine finches in there. So we'll see if hopefully if that works. And sorry, I gotta close this so my button closed don't intermingle. So we're gonna put our Amerdines in there for the winter. I will leave some nest boxes in there, so if they want to breed and try it, they'll have the option. But I've got a red-headed pair and a yellow-headed pair in there, so we'll get some better footage of them here to come. Still got them in quarantine, just wrapping up. I've had them for a few weeks now, so hopefully they'll be okay, and then we can pull them out and put them in with the rest of the birds. Not sure if I'll put any other birds in here for the winter time. If I do, it will probably be my European Society finches, but still deciding on that, or if I want to just kind of focus the birds here and kind of phase out of breeding and just make sure birds are resting and getting ready for next spring. So anyways, just wanted to show you some of the different treats that I give the birds, kind of give you some footage of the birds eating their egg food and some of the other treats that I've given them. We'll divvy this out, let the birds have a good snack a couple hours before bedtime, make sure the babies are nice and fed. Alright, we're gonna give our button quails a little treat today. We went and got some crickets from the store. Got about 2 dozen crickets in here. Every once in a while I like to go get them some live insects, mealworms, crickets, things like that. And I do still have some mealworms here that I do feed to the birds still, but it is nice. One of my females is out. We're gonna guide her in so that we can make sure she gets some crickets. Now, one thing you'll notice, when I drop in these crickets, the males will get the cricket in their beaks, and they'll call to the female, and they'll have the female come eat it. So let's try this out. I'm gonna put the cricket. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, so the female got that one, and she ate it pretty quick. Let's give them a couple more here. Notice what the males do. Here we go, got a few more that dropped down there. So the male, see how he holds it in his beak for the female to come? And the female eats it. I've got 1 male and 2 females in here. When that male sees that other cricket, he'll run grab it. Oh, the female got to it first. So even though the males are pretty aggressive with the females, and you can see this female up here, she's got a little bald spot on her head. There we go. See, and he grabbed it, held it for the female to come eat it. Even though they can be fairly aggressive, or around mating, this is, I guess, one soft side that the males do have, and they hold on to those crickets for the females to come eat them, because they know that the females need that protein more than they do to produce their eggs. So, and their feed that I have down there in that yellow container has quite a bit of protein and calcium in it. So it is, they do get enough for their diet. Come on, fly back in. All my birds are flying out. They think it's some free time. We'll close this and we'll give it to my shaft tails are out. That's okay though. We'll let them play for a little bit. Let them get some exercise. Okay, same thing here. So we've got three females in here and one male. So let it focus. Drop it. So you can see, here's my male. See how he holds it in his beak? He makes a call and he waits for the females to come get it. Now, all the females currently have crickets in their mouths, but wait, here she comes. Oh, she got one. He's making a call. She's coming. She sees it. He says, here you go. Pretty cool. Then once the females have it, it's an all-out battle. So. Kind of cool. See how they're fighting for it. Go back in. Oh. The females are all chasing each other now. Isn't that kind of funny? Oh, perfect. They all ran back in for me. Good job, guys. Very cool, huh? Now we've got most of the birds' cages cleaned out. Just got them all new seed, new water. They're excited about that. They love it. Usually when I clean out the cages, I remove all their water, all their food, clean up everything as best as I can. And then it's almost like I give them candy when I bring it all back in. They're such curious birds. They're all in there. Now, what they're really waiting for and hoping that I put down there is their daily egg food. So today, gave them a little extra treat with some chopped up apples that we're gonna mix in there. We've got dandelion leaves, spinach, romaine lettuce, carrots, hard-boiled eggs. And then I do have a, this isn't the original container, but I do have a dry egg food mix that I mix in here with this. Honestly, the birds don't love this by itself, but if I mix it into here, they'll eat it because it clings to their favorite foods because my egg food's wet and this is dry, so just throw it in here. Give it a nice shake. See all those carrots mixing around, flip it around. Shake and bake, turn it all around, and then voila. So, and then we'll give them some of this. We'll set the camera up there for you guys to watch them. They'll be so excited. I did get my birds an extra treat today. I don't give them wax worms too often because they are a little bit fattier in content, but I did get some wax worms that we're gonna divvy out in the egg food throughout all of my pens. My parrot finches and waxbills, they love the live foods, mealworms, waxworms, etc. But my shaft tails, my parsons, even my goldians and my stars are eating them now. So most of my birds, if I put in some mealworms or waxworms, they'll go right to them, and those will usually be the first things that they'll eat. Like I said, I do breed my own mealworms, so I do have a constant supply that I'm giving them. I don't give them much right now just because we're in the winter months and wanting them to rest. Most of them, I do have a few birds breeding, but for the most part, we want them all to rest. But we give them a treat every once in a while. So we'll throw that in their egg food and let you guys have a peek at watching them eat them. They eat lettuce. They eat mealworms. I think if the horned worms were small enough, they would eat those too. But horned worms are a little too big, especially the ones with feet spiked.
This whole thing used to be like this. You don't have like this.
Crazy.
I thought you were just gonna build like one. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7,